Frequently seen top fighters make changes in their corner, changes in trainer, and it does frequently, not always, but quite often have an impact, especially in the first fight. It'll be very interesting to see Khan's approach and his tactics when the action gets heated and picks up, what he'll do if he'll revert to his old tactics. Amir Khan, Carlos Molina in our main event. Now let's get back down to ringside. Time for heavyweights, fellas. Back tomorrow, Al and Paulie.
All right, Brian, looking forward to the main event, and we are looking forward to this battle of undefeated heavyweights as we take a look at the tail of the tape.
The height and reach of these two fighters extraordinary, even for heavyweights, and both of these men rely on their jabs to control fights, so clearly that's a factor.
Rules for the next two fights: there is no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. A referee or doctor can stop the fight. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. If an injury from an accidental foul causes the fight to end before the end of the 4th round, it is ruled a no decision. After 4 rounds, the fight will go to the scorecards for a technical decision. Let's go back to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the sports arena here in Los Angeles, California, at this time we present our next special attraction, brought to you by Golden Boy Promotions, Khan Promotions, and Showtime, as sponsored by Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina, and AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network. AT&T, rethink possible. This bout is presented in conjunction with DeBella Entertainment and is sanctioned by the WBC President Jose Sulaiman, Supervisor Craig Hubble. Introducing to you our 3 judges scoring this bout from ringside, all from California: Carla Cais, Barry Drucksmann, and Steve Morrow. Introducing our 3rd man in the ring, our referee in charge, Ray Corona. All right, fans, here we go with a battle of the undefeateds. 10 rounds of boxing for the vacant WBC Continental Americas Heavyweight Championship. Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue trunks with white trim, fighting out of Pensacola, Florida by way of New Iberia, Louisiana. He weighed in at 240 pounds with a record of 13 wins, no losses, 6 wins coming by way of knockout. He is known as the Price is Right. Introducing Kelvin Price. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the blue corner in this 10-round championship attraction, wearing camouflage trunks and hailing from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He weighed in at 223½ pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 25 wins, no losses, all 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing USA's sole medalist in the 2008 Olympic Games, please welcome the Bronze Bomber, introducing Deontay Wilder. Once again, a referee in charge, Ray Corona, now to give instructions.
We got a mouthpiece in here?
Yes, sir.
Mouthpiece. Gentlemen, this is good, this is good. Listen to my commands. Touch gloves. God bless.
Ray Corona, the referee, as we get set for this battle of undefeated American heavyweight prospects. Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, the least experienced member of the U.S. boxing team of the 2008 Olympics in Beijing, the only one to medal. In fact, he was the last U.S. boxer to win an Olympic medal, getting a very late start in the sport at the age of 20, went 29-5 as an amateur, undefeated as a pro, 25-0 with 25 knockouts. Kelvin Price, also getting a late start in the sport, the former pro basketball player, 13-0 with 6 wins by way of knockout, but in terms of physical attributes, almost mirror images of each other,
Yeah,
Al, both 6'7".
They really are. My old pal Sal Marciano used to say, don't go to the refrigerator. Well, Wilder has 15 first-round KOs, so don't go to the refrigerator.
These are some big guys, man. If one of these guys goes down, it's going to reverberate through the whole arena.
Both men want to control the action with their jab, and we saw they both have just a tremendously long reach.
And when you talk to a lot of the boxing writers and pundits, they feel that either Deontay Wilder or the undefeated Brian Jennings are the top American prospects right now. And really, no offense to Calvin Price, but it's another Price that's been turning heads across the pond, Alan. You know very well I'm talking about the 6'8" undefeated David Price.
Yeah, David Price, a terrific fighter.
Tyson Fury.
Another Brit, Tyson Fury. And Wilder, they talked about Wilder, if he wins fighting Tyson Fury, that would be a wonderful match.
Well, the heavyweight division these days, really the land of giants. Fury at 6'9", the two-headed monster. The Klitschko's, of course, Vitaly at 6'7", Vladimir at 6'6", so a lot of tall trees.
Aren't there any point guards in the heavyweight division? Where are they?
I guess Brian Jennings would be.
Yeah, he would be.
6'2".
Now, Price has tried to land the overhand right a couple times and just barely missed.
And he's throwing a non-committal jab.
Yeah.
Wilder's been stalking, but not really throwing a lot of punches. There's a lot of feeling out right now.
6th fight of the year for Wilder.
Wilder not expected to win the bronze medal at the Olympics. He had very little experience and kind of came out of nowhere to surprise people, and now he is a wildly popular figure back in his home state of Alabama. He and his manager and trainer, J.D.'s, literally
There's a right hand to the body.
formed the athletic commission in Alabama by petitioning the legislature.
Price targeting Wilder's body with a couple of right hands. A bit of a feeling out process here in round 1 under 45 seconds left. And again, Price connects to the body with that right hand. He really has a tendency, Paulie, to keep that left hand very low. And Wilder, known for that ferocious right hand, is able to connect.
And it partially lands there. It seems like both guys are a little bit tentative on the offense. Price is getting off a little more, but he's not committing much. Wilder, when he does throw, commits a little more, but he's not getting off much. So a real feel-out first round here between these two guys who probably have never been in the ring with a guy that big as each other.
Well, and for Wilder, has really been moved along slowly as the heavyweight division. Price considered a step up and, yeah, tactical opening round between these undefeated heavyweights. Well, Sunday starting at 9 p.m., it's the season finale for both Dexter and Homeland, which was recently honored with 4 Golden Globe nominations.
An assassination.
You trying to frame my brother?
He's the Bay Harbor butcher. He has to be.
I can't let Deb go down for what I've done.
Dex, whatever you're thinking of doing, please don't do it.
Maybe all this will end in tears.
Carrie, I'm looking for you. Please call me back.
Oh my God.
Two of the best hours on TV, Al.
Compelling dramas, and the Dexter finale, of course. His sister already knows all about him, and others as well. Dexter and Brody both have some issues, don't they, to work through? Both in trouble.
And these two undefeated heavyweights will try to work through their issues as they begin round 2. Price comes forward. There's the jab by Wilder.
You know, in our first match, this one a little different. Only 11 punches landed by Wilder and 7 by Price in round 1. So slightly different tenor than the Angulo fight against Silva.
Come on, work out.
Price was brought to the sport of boxing back in 2003 while playing in the NBA Developmental League. Met Roy Jones Jr. and ended up hooking up with Roy Jones Sr. in Pensacola, Florida. It's been his trainer for many years.
Played in the CBA with Roy Jones, and he said, you know, I think you should hook up with my dad if you want to get in boxing, and he did.
Right hand just grazes
work,
the
man.
chin
You're free, let's
of
go.
Price as they fight in close.
The other
Past
issue,
the minute mark of the second round.
sorry, Murrow. The other issue is that this is the first fight in 8 months for Price. So that's another thing he's going to have to work through as we go on here.
Well, he seems in shape. Maybe he's been playing basketball in the meantime.
Apparently. His big win was against Tor Hamer in 2010. Hamer, of course, went on to win the prize fighter in England.
This fight has been percolating for 3 years, in fact, and they were supposed to meet this past summer, but Price had a rib injury. It's taking place right here, right now, as Wilder sticks out the jab.
Nice uppercut a moment ago by Price.
Let's go. There you
Both
go.
men, Paulie, kind of arm punchers, though, really. They don't get as much leverage as they should on these punches.
Yeah, neither guy seems comfortable yet. Like it doesn't seem like either guy has gotten really into the fight. There's a bit of tentativeness. There's a bit of awkwardness. Good right hand there by Price, but it seems like, again, like I said in the first round, neither guy's been in the ring with a man that big. So it's still a feeling out process, but yet still a little bit of awkwardness at the same time.
The search has continued for many years to find the next great American heavyweight. The last one turned 50 this year, Evander Holyfield.
Yeah. Astonishingly, he's still fighting, or at least was till recently.
Trying.
Price trying to tag Wilder, backs up, and again they come in close. So bit of a scrappy start here to these two heavyweights. 25 seconds left.
Second time I told you, big dog.
And really, Wilder, we talk about the Klitschko's, he impressed the Klitschko brothers while helping them in training camp. In fact, was told that he was one of the fastest heavyweights they've ever seen, although the fans here in Los Angeles getting restless with the lack of action. All right, Jim Gray spoke with our main event participant, Amir Khan.
Amir, how much do you look to your future tonight, coming off those two losses, knowing that, like your new trainer tells you, Virgil Hunter, you cannot afford another loss?
That's right. You know, we've been working very hard, and looking back at the last two fights, you know, we know there was a lot of mistakes we were making, and now with my new trainer Virgil, we've improved ourselves, our fighting style. You know, coming into the fight much smarter and using my brains more instead of my heart. You know, at times I used to go into fights when I was winning easily, and then letting my heart take over and get into a war when I didn't have to. So you know, we're much smarter now. I'm a better fighter now, and definitely, you know, we need to win this fight if we want to be where we want to be in the future.
Does that mean we might see less exchanges tonight? You won't want to possibly please the crowd as much as you have in the past?
Well, it's still going to be exciting, you know, that's the style I have, but it's going to be much more smarter. You know, every move I make, every punch I throw there's going to be a meaning for it. And you know, we're gonna make sure we go into this fight and we win this fight in style as well. So yeah, I might be a lot more patient and a lot more smarter in there and not get caught with silly shots like I used to do, but it'll be better to see me fight like this, yeah.
Amir Khan will clash with Carlos Molina coming up in the main event tonight. And on Twitter, Ali Saeed staying up very late in England, getting ready for Amir Khan's fight later tonight.
Amir Khan, the youngest UK or English boxer to win a medal in the Olympics, and has a huge following over there.
You know, it's interesting when talking to Wilder, telling us that, you know, he went across the Atlantic too. Oh, there it is! Price down and maybe out as the referee administering the count. The right hand delivers just like that. Deontay Wilder picks up his 26th knockout in his 26th pro bout. A slow start, but unbelievable finish.
And that's the reason why he's 25-0 with 25 knockouts. He has that equalizer. What a right hand.
You know, it's interesting. I was going to talk about the fact that in his career he's received better sparring than opponents, helping, you know, the Klitschko's, and talking about how they felt he was one of the best sparring partners they've ever had. Well, he's showcasing the right hand.
We saw evidence of it. He came out after Price, would use the jab as a rangefinder, and boom. It's like a guy walking away.
Walk-off home run.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just saying. It's like he was walking away from a homer. He knew what happened.
And he's used to that feeling.
Yes, that's his 26th knockout, so he's experienced this before. And when you have that kind of power, you can turn things around. He heard a few boos from the crowd the round before, but this young man, the bronze medalist in the Olympic Games from 4 years ago, shows us the power he has as a professional, Paulie.
Bombs away for the bronze bomber.
What a shot. Must never get old to hit guys like that, huh?
Perfect right hand. Found the sweet spot. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. to make it official.
You don't get hit regardless.
Ladies and,
Alabama, stand up, baby.
ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 51 seconds in round number 3. He is the winner by way of knockout, improving to 26-0 with 26 knockouts. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
All day, every day. I deserve this. Well deserved, baby.
Clearly,
Perfection, baby.
there were not a lot of punches landed or thrown in this fight, but only one really counted, and that was the right hand. One of those 16 power punches landed by Wilder. It was the right hand that sent Price down and out.
Let's go to Jim Gray.
All right, Mo, thank you very much. Deontay, congratulations to you. It seemed almost like it was the first punch you decided to throw in the match, and boom, he went down.
First off, I'd like to thank God for just giving me an opportunity, just waking me today. You know, it's crazy how people, you know, give him the praises when they're receiving, but not only do I give him the praises when I'm up, but I also give him the glow when I'm down, knowing that everybody has their due season. It may not come when you want it, but it's always on time, and tonight was my time. I'd like to thank Golden Boy and Showtime for giving me this opportunity to display my talent to the thousands that's in the audience and the millions that's watching. Give a thanks to David K. Knockout Brown and his family for always being in the gym with me. Your shout out to Tom and T-Town Men's Wear for suiting me up, baby.
And let's take a look right now, Deontay, as we take a look at the monitor right here. Tell us about this big right hand that caught Price and how you set it up.
Well, basically, I knew the right hand was going. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit. It's just when you're gonna get hit, man. I tell people I'm a such calm fighter now, man. I used to be so wild when I started out, and just over the years, man, I've been in a lot of great camps, been in a lot of great training, and you know, I know when people come to see heavyweights, they want to see knockouts, and now I just like to keep my calm and wait till it comes, because it's gonna come. It's just when it comes, and when it do come, bam, baby. Good night.
How do you manage to be patient? Because your corner and Mark Breland, they want you to get rounds, they want you to get more opponents, he wants you to be patient, but how do you manage to be patient in the ring?
Well, you know, just experience, just over experience. You know, a lot of people wanted the rest of my career coming out, you know, saying Wilder should be fighting this, Wilder should be fighting that, but you know, we had to polish myself up, man. You know, we had to take our time. We always set it a goal that we wanted to reach, and we're here now, baby, and the world soon to see why we took our time. We didn't want to rest. We was on our time, and my time is now, baby.
And we look forward to your time next time. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Hey, Cali, baby. Hey, Cali, y'all set me as y'all next heavyweight champ of the world, baby.
Mexico, baby. All right, Mo, back to you.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. And while Wilder may have been the last man to medal at the Olympics for the U.S. team, I want to give a shout out to Claressa Shields, the first American woman to win a boxing gold at the 2012 Olympics. Let's go to Brian Kenny.